Good evening. Okay, what I'm going to do for you today is a simple roasted onion and russet potato Italian season. It's a Italian seasoned roasted onion potatoes. And I'm going to show you everything I got and I'm going to walk you through it. It's really simple. I had a bunch of potatoes that had eyes on them and I gave our koi fish the eyes because they do love the eyes off the potatoes. And I scrubbed the potatoes. I got 7 medium russet potatoes and 2 medium yellow onions, and I have just washed them and rough diced them about that size. And the onions, you'll see in a minute, I just diced them like that. All right, I'm gonna set that to the side. What you'll need is I just got regular vegetable oil, a regular Italian seasoning. In here, I got what I make every month or whenever I need it. Not every month. It's usually here and there. This is just garlic powder and onion powder and black pepper and salt. Now, I reuse my pan, so this is a pan I'm going to use. I saved my grocery bags. I'm sure most folks do. So I doubled it so the oil won't go through. Okay. Now, and I got a piece of parchment paper right here. This was the last piece on the rolls. That's why it's kind of big. Let me show you what I do to my parchment paper when I'm doing stuff like this. I take and ball it up, and then I go over here to my sink, and I just wet it, and I shake it off. Now it's wet, and I shake it off, and then it'll sort of shape itself like that. Now we're going to set that to the side. I've washed my hands and scrubbed them because I scrubbed the potatoes. We're going to take our 7 medium russet potatoes in our double lined grocery bag and our 2 medium yellow rough chopped onions. We're going to put that in there. Okay? Now, if you do not like Italian seasoning, you can use rosemary instead of Italian or just garlic and onion. This is just what we like. We go to this, excuse me, a Chinese restaurant, and they have these, and they're so good. I always eat more of these than I should. And you want to take your vegetable oil. I'm going to do my best to sort of put below what you'll need, but you'll have to just sort of eyeball it. That's probably a quarter a cup, I would say, of that. I'll put down below as close as I can. Now, we want to roll those around so they'll all get that oil on them before we add any seasoning. You just hold the top of your bag like this. I got my oven preheated to 400. And then you take these out as soon as they get fork tender. Take them out of the oven and set them on top. Want to make sure all those potatoes and onions are coated with that vegetable oil or whatever oil you can use. Olive oil, you can use avocado oil, peanut oil, whatever. You could probably even use butter. I don't know, but you probably could. If you had some liquid butter or melted some butter and let it cool and put it in there. But anyway, I'm going to massage that in good. I'm going to take my handles. Okay. Oh, yeah, that looks good. Now, you want a pretty good amount of salt because potatoes love salt. Everyone knows that. So we're going to call that a couple of teaspoons of each. Because you can always add salt and pepper later. The Italian seasoning, I want to do a pretty good bit of that. Let's see. As I said, I'll have the measurements below. To the best that I can get it, you can add more or take some away. It's your perspective on what your family likes. I do this all the time, and this is about what he likes. It's about 2 teaspoons of each. And I'll put everything down below. And as I said, my oven is preheating at 400. And now you just want to work all those seasonings in. Massage them all in good. That way when you pour these out in your pan, you don't have to do anything but throw the bag in the trash. Okay, let's bring our pan over here, and you want to take it by the bottom and just turn it upside down. Look at all those pretty seasonings. Make sure you get all your potatoes out and your onions. I'm going to put that over there for right this minute. And that's fine if they're stacked on top of each other. Look at that. And then you can use this pan again. I just usually use the form. I'll put tinfoil in it or on parchment paper, or I use cooking bags and do certain stuff like this. But when these are fork tender and ready to come out, I will bring you back and we will taste them. All right, see you back then. Okay, I am back and I'm about to take these out. It's been, hold on, let me get a bowl. Should have gotten that. I wasn't very prepared, was I? It's been 40 minutes, between 40 and 45 minutes. I'm going to get a bowl and set this here. I checked them earlier, a few minutes ago, and the fork kind of went in. I'm going to take them out so you can see them. Give me just a moment. All right. They smell absolutely amazing. And what I usually do is I usually pick the paper up like this, and I just usually dump them like that. Then I discard the paper. Let me discard this. See, there's nothing wrong with this pan. It will live to use another day. Cleanup is easy. Let me get my fork. I had a fork earlier that I had laid there. Oh, yes. Yes, they just look so good. Just as tender. Yep. I was trying to find a smaller one to taste. I have not tasted them. I stirred them and poked them. God, the seasoning smells so good. And I'll have all the instructions and ingredients below. And like I said, it took between 40 and 45 minutes. If you want them a little more tender, I left them like this because I'm going to put a lid on them in this plastic bowl. And they will continue to cook till they cool down. And you'll eat them for supper. They do need a little salt, because potatoes do love salt. They have plenty of everything else on them. And those onions in them made them really good. Very good. Piece of onion. All right, well, I hope this helps and I hope you enjoyed it. And remember to like, share, and subscribe. Wonderful, wonderful side dish, or just like it is. Thank you. Bye.